AITA for snooping through my GF's stuff for her Christmas present?
I am not the oop is you/dismal scientist 3729. AITA for snooping through my GF's stuff for her Christmas present. Originally posted to AITA. Original post December 30th 2023. My GF just got divorced from her husband because of cheating. I wanted to get her a nice Christmas present to cheer her up. I knew she loved perfumes. She had a pretty expensive collection. When I was over at her apartment, I took a picture of her perfumes.
She had a lot of samples too, so I took pictures of those. I found a perfume that I thought she would like. She loved her Christmas present. I told a friend how I got my GF the perfect present. He was in trouble with his wife because he flubbed his gift. He said it was creepy, too much effort for a rebound, and I should never tell her. I was planning on telling her. I didn't think it was creepy. AITA? Relevant comments. Pure soft light.
This requires some missing context. How long have you been dating? How long have you been visiting her apartment? Do you have a general sense that you have free run of the place, or would she have been surprised to find you alone in the bathroom/bedroom where you snapped the perfume collection? Did you have to open drawers/boxes, or were they out in the open? Oop. We've been dating 6 months. I've been around her apartment and sleep over like 45 nights. She lets me do what I want. I had to open a perfume drawer on her perfume/makeup table for the samples but nothing else. Tuesday, patience. NTA. If you were only looking at the perfumes/samples, I don't think that's creepy at all. I don't think your girlfriend will be bothered either, but it is a good idea to tell her. Now, like everyone else reading this, I need way more information about the brand new ex in front of your girlfriend's husband. You said the breakup was over cheating, her cheating or his? Was she already separated when you guys got together?
I am not super familiar with divorce proceedings, but you said you've been together for 6 months and her divorce was just finalized, so what was the timeline? Obviously, none of our beeswax if you don't want to share, but you've got us all interested now. Oop. I just wanted to get her a nice present. I knew she already had a lot of perfume. I just needed some inspiration and make sure I wasn't getting something she already had. Update December 31st 2023.
Thanks for the feedback. My GF did exactly what I thought she would do, and she asked how I got her the perfect Christmas gift. I could smell the perfume on her, which made me happy. I got her zoologist bee and hummingbird. Based on her collection, she liked gourmands, sweets, and florals. She liked complicated scents and had a few niche ones. She didn't have any zoologist scents yet, so I also got her a few samples. A couple of people suggested I shouldn't tell her about opening her perfume drawer to look at her samples, but I didn't feel right hiding that. So I told her that I took a few pictures of her perfume collection and all her samples so I could get her the perfect present. She was quiet for a while. It made a bit nervous that I messed up. But then she hugged me and smothered with kisses. She said I was the perfect boyfriend and she wanted to marry me. I was thrilled since she was a bit reluctant to get in a relationship with me after being burned. To be clear, she didn't cheat. Her husband cheated on her and left her for his coworker. They legally separated and my GF moved into her new apartment. I met her a couple months later. She asked me out the day she met me because she thought I was hot. We went on a date and I told her I wasn't a casual relationship guy, so she had to be fully in. We started officially dating 6 months ago and it's been a dream. She got me an awesome birthday present too. A trip to a country I've always wanted to visit. She had been asking me about my vacation days and when I plan to use it.
My GF said she wanted to plunge into zoologist, but she had a few hang-ups. Her ex thought she was wasting her money and scolded her about it a lot. He even threw away some of her perfume, which makes no sense emo. She thanked me for breaking that and getting her new signature scent. Shout out to all the fragrance subreddits for helping me find the perfect perfumes. This is a repost sub. I am not the oop.
This man did his research into fragrance and niche perfumers and spent a pretty penny doing so. Keeper. OP's friend seems like a just above the bar kinda guy for gift giving. I don't get why OOP's friend would think it's creepy behavior. Are perfumes that private? I'd understand if OOP went through a diary, a personal drawer, or in a room they were asked not to enter. But perfumes that are more or less out in the open.
OOP's friend was probably one of those guys who got his wife socks and thought he nailed it.
I had never heard of that perfume, so I looked it up, and it turns out it's because I am poor. Over $200 USD per 60 milliliters bottle. I guess he is a good boyfriend. She asked me out the day she met me because she thought I was hot. She got me an awesome birthday present too. A trip to a country I've always wanted to visit. Info. Ages lol. Nothing creepier than putting effort into getting your partner a heartfelt gift that they'll appreciate. And that shows you pay attention to what they care about. Super weird. Serial killer behavior. Actually. My husband ruined some male Christmases this year as he made me an advent calendar, complete with riddles every day and clues to where in our home a little gift was hiding. He now has to do it every year. My friends' husbands definitely heard about it from them. Half the women I know have to buy their own gifts or they won't have anything under the tree at all. The bar is so low. Note. This is not usual for him. I think was a, my wife is going to leave me if I don't start showing appreciation for her, move, and he wasn't wrong. We had a rough year. I am a super private person and absolutely hate it when people think they are allowed to go through my drawers. But I think that in this case, it was totally fine. This wasn't OOP rummaging around, opening every drawer until he found the perfumes he knew where they were. He opened only the one drawer and his girlfriend has let him do what he wanted before. After all, however, you know, she said I was the perfect boyfriend and she wanted to marry me. 6 months dating, with her only recently divorced as well. Yeah, honestly, the girlfriend is throwing out more red flags than OOP by a mile. Let's hope that she just said that in the heat of the moment. GF is very lucky to have a boyfriend like OP cause he is sweet. Good BORU to read. I don't find this creepy. Taking a picture of her underwear might have been creepy even if he planned to buy similar style or size. Making mental notes would be more appropriate there. But someone taking a snapshot of perfumes or toiletries to buy the same brands, no big deal. Just very thoughtful and good common sense. This year at Christmas, my partner got me a discontinued Margot Elena perfume that he found on a very old wish list on my Amazon account. Last year, BS got me a full-sized bottle, which was definitely not full unfortunately, of Shocking by Schiaparelli because he heard me mention once that I keep an eye out for it, but even the tiny samples are so expensive. Both finds took him quite a bit of effort and, at least with the Schiaparelli, quite an expense. Dudes who pay that much attention and care are definitely keepers. 1 Purple Heart 1. I was planning to buy some Zoologist over Christmas and the shop was sold out. Happy to see it appear in positive posts like this. Maybe it's because I just woke up, but I'm kind of glad OOP clarified the relationship because when I read, my GF just got divorced from her husband because of cheating, I was wondering, hey, I'd be delighted that someone went to that effort and didn't just buy me some random perfume that I'm never going to wear. This dude is awesome. He didn't completely toss her home. He checked one drawer to find out about her and got a gift that was about her. Of course it's adorable. He put the effort into what she is about. And that's thoughtful. The absolute best gifts I have received from my husband are the ones that reflect me. Damn. That guy was smart. Snapped a few pictures. Did his research. Buying a present for someone's collection is hard. Even small collections can be overwhelming if you don't have a reference for what someone doesn't have. I think his friend was upset because the oop put some effort in. This guy knows his perfumes, did great research on them. A keeper for sure. I'd always wanted to try hummingbird myself. How is it wrong to check what your soap has, before you get them another present in that same vein? My husband is well aware of my love for florals and grass as well as my addictions to Black Phoenix, Alchemy Lab and Kamala's Own. Heck, he was the one that pointed out Drider Crossing Guard and Beholder Optician to me, 2 cents I have worn ever since. This is the best kind of snooping and I approve. This was well done, from the honesty to the research.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.